Good afternoon, everyone. There are hundreds of thousands of boys and girls across our country living in the foster care system today. Sadly, more than 102,000 of them are waiting for adoption and live in New York State. And in New York State, we have 5,800 children waiting to be adopted. In Western New York, there are 1,300 children in foster care, and the government spends approximately $27 million on services for children in foster care. In the Rochester Finger Lakes region, there are 847 children in foster care, and the government spends approximately $23 million on services for children in foster care. In Central New York, there are 912 children in foster care, and the government spends approximately $23 million on services for children in foster care. In the Southern Tier, there are 696 children in foster care, and the government spends approximately $15 million. In the Capital Region, there are 925 children in foster care, and the government spends approximately $29 million. In the North Country, there are 497 children in foster care, and the government spends approximately $10 million. In the Hudson Valley, there are 1,422 children in foster care, and the government spends approximately $47 million. And on Long Island, there are 892 children in foster care, and the government spends approximately $27 million. But these are more than just numbers or statistics we are talking about. They're children's lives. With a loving family, they can have a bright future. With so many American children in need of a permanent home, we should not be preventing loving, caring, and responsible adults from welcoming these children into their families. To do so would be cold-hearted and would leave these children behind. It's unacceptable that there are still states in this country with discriminatory laws that prevent LGBT couples or LGBT individuals who want to adopt or become foster parents from being able to do so. This is a clear case of ideology getting in the way of reality. And even more states, I can count at least 24 of them, are remaining silent on this issue, leaving prospective LGBT parents who want to adopt without any protections. And then there are states that might have LGBT-friendly adoption laws, but aren't helping LGBT foster parents. The absence of a national policy leaves us with a patchwork of state laws and thousands of children who are denied the chance to grow up in a safe, loving home with loving parents. New York State has been a leader on this issue. Our state has removed all barriers for LGBT families to serve as adoptive parents, and in doing so, we dramatically increased our adoptive parent pool. But there's still more work to be done. According to a study done by the Urban Institute, we have an untapped pool in this country of 2 million LGBT people who are willing and ready to become adoptive or foster parents. But are denied the chance simply because of those they love and because of state laws that don't put the interests of children first. I'm proud to announce that I've introduced a bill, Every Child Deserves a Family Act. This bill would prohibit any entity that receives federal assistance and is involved in adoption or foster care placements from discriminating against prospective adoptive or foster parents on the basis of sexual orientation, gender identity, or marital status. In other words, this bill would open up our untapped pool of 2 million potential adoptive or foster parents and bring thousands more children into safe, secure, and loving homes. Congress currently invests more than $8 billion each year into the child welfare system. With this bill, many of these children could now be adopted by LGBT families or LGBT single parents. And beyond changing lives for the better and giving these kids a fair shot, it's estimated that this bill would save more than $100 million over 5 years and would save $400 million over the course of 10 years. With this bill, these children will have a chance at a brighter future, a loving home, and a better opportunity to succeed and achieve their full God-given potential. We should put ideology aside and put the interests of children first. I'll be urging my colleagues in Washington to pass the Every Child Deserves a Family Act. Let's finally remove these outdated discriminatory barriers and let as many of our nation's foster children as we can have permanent homes and parents who love them.